Vinicius Junior. Bremer. Out of play for a throw. Slimani. Shaqiri. Msakni. Slimani. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bremer. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Rafinha. Rafinha! Clears it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bremer forwards and with intent. Santos. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Thinks one through. Danilo. Here's one chance! Abdi. Msakni. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Santos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Slimani. Abdi. Msakni. That's really well manoeuvred. Bremer makes the interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Santos looking to hit the byline here. He's there to get rid. It'll be a throw-in. Bruno Guimaraes. Now here's the delivery. Msakni shifted upfield. Shaqiri. Back into the middle. Msakni. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Well, nicely intercepted. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cross from Rafinha. And it's hoisted clear. Santos. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. And that has been clubbed away. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Fabinho. And it's played forward. Played in by Santos. Oh, good ball. And can he finish it? Slimani. Abdi. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Santos. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. Danilo. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Caresses it through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Esteval. Vinicius Junior. Esteval. Santos picks it up now. Santos. Played in by Santos.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
It's a fancy looking ball that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Danilo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a good run down the left. That is lovely. Abdi. Msakni. Slimani. Bruno Guimaraes, done delicately. Esteval. Now who's going to be first to this? Santos. Santos. Slimani. Lofted upfield. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways. This referee will soon change his status.
Oh, can he get onto this? Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, he's in! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Sakiri cuts out the pass. Msakni. Slimani. Msakni. That's a lovely, neat pass. Danilo. Rafinha. Esteval. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Fabinho. Santos. Knocks it out wide. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Abdi. Still goalless. Abdi. Abdi, gently done. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ambitious ball here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, played through for the wide man. Santos. Esteval. And here's Vinicius Junior, played into space. And here's Vinicius. He's had a shot!
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
In it comes. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Brazil have reclaimed it. Nice control. Fired deep towards the back post. Abdi. Sakiri. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Santos moved on forwards.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's played forward. Msakni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, a delicate chip through. Sakiri, forwards and with intent. Santos. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Danilo. Bremer. Bremer has played it long. And it's Danilo. Played into the middle. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Tries to get it clear. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha spread out to the left. Really good play on the right. He's driving forward, aim forwards. That's been slipped through. Good play on the left-hand side here. Marquinhos with the clearance. Moved on forwards. Searching pass he's played there. That's an excellent interception. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Driven forward. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Santos, and it's played forward. Now that's well seen too.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Santos. Oh, easy pickings there. Showing good feet. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Santos. Fabinho. Played out to the right. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Played with finesse. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've got rid. Santos. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bremer cuts it out. Danilo. Danilo played over towards the opposite flank. Santos. Slimani. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Out to the left it goes. Tries a measured ball. It's out for a goal kick. Bremer forwards and with intent. Out for a throw. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Santos. Oh, super find. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Sakiri. Slimani. Msakni. That's really well manoeuvred. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Danilo shifted upfield. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Santos. Oh, that's neat. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Fabinho. Santos charging forward down that flank. Played in by Santos. Plenty waiting in the middle. Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. Sakiri. Tunisia getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's played forward. Bremer, and he has been fouled there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Abdi, forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The pass has gone astray. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Santos. Santos. Nice interception, well timed. Marquinhos cuts it out. Tries a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Can he latch onto this. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Time to deliver. Delivers the ball. Oh, great header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Abdi, aim forwards. Esteval. Moved on forwards. Shaqiri. Out to the right. That's good play. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Tunisia keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Fabinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Msakni. Slimani. Abdi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Tries to get it clear. Ball comes in. Tunisia given another corner. And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. No, that's not going to find its target. Bremer. Shaqiri. Played back in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Shaqiri gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Marquinhos makes the interception. Santos plays it through. Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. Slimani. He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Santos. Marquinhos. Santos. And it's Danilo. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Rafinha. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rafinha plays it short. Can he deliver? Abdi gets good distance on it. Over to the left. Umsatni. Now it's Skiri. Very nicely done. Marquinhos with the clearance. Have it back and can go again. Marquinhos gets it away. He's gone for a throw-in. That's very neat. Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Santos. Rema. Marquinhos, played towards the other side. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. He can get that clear. Throw it. Santos. Slimani. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Could be danger here. Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Shaqiri. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Santos. That has been cut short. Santos. Santos. Marquinhos looks to the other side. That's a throw. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. Slimani crosses it in. Santos shifted upfield. Oh, red, nice interception. Does really well to win the ball there. Can he get onto this? It's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a flat watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Brazil ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Played into space out wide. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Delivered with swing. That has been knocked clear. Danilo. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Brazil, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Played out to the right. He can run onto that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruno Guimaraes. Esteval. And here's Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Picture of confidence. That
luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lobbed in behind. And that was very necessary. Sakni. Time and again they are repelled. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. It's a throw-in. Sakiri gets across to intercept that. Sakni. Sakiri. And here's the chance to counter. And he's lost his man here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. Danger averted for now. Decent progress down the left. He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Sakiri.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Sakni. Sakiri, and it's lofted through. Shapes to shoot! Can he stop it going out? And he's there to get it away. Referee's given a throw. Fabinho. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Marquinhos aim forwards. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And he goes cross-field. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Fabinho. Santos. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. So who's he picking out? Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! He's got away with one there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fabinho. Danilo. Bremer. Fabinho. And it's played forward. Sakni. Slimani. Out to the left it goes. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Santos. Now he's off and running. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's been slipped through. That's going to go a long way. Santos. Oh, nice touch. Oh, played through for the wide man. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Sakni aim forwards. And there's green grass ahead and takes a shot! Oh, that was was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Now that's well seen too. Slimani. Shaqiri.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Santos. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Rafinha, and it's Danilo.
Oh, sweet feet.
Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. And oh, that is asking for trouble. Rafinha, and the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Abdi. And that has been cleared. Tunisia have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, it's come loose. Chance here to counter. Santos. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy. Wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fabinho. Marquinhos gently done. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Fabinho spreads it out wide. That has found him in acres of space. Looking for a decent ball in. So what can they make of this? Moved on forwards. Slimani. Lobbed in behind. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Abdi. Umsakni. It's a mighty effort! This time surely! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Fabinho. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. That's the throw. And back out it comes. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Proves too strong. And now the breakaway. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can...
Goes for a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Rema is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
And it's played forward. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Cleared without complication. Well timed, excellent interception. Abdi. Umsatni. Oh, such a clever touch. Sakiri. Chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Fabinho getting this one clear. Santos. Santos. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Great position here. He's got space in the area. And he's heaved it away. Back in once more. And they can counter here. Slimani. Tunisia to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Do have a chance to counter here. Nice looking ball. Great ball if he can get there. That's a fabulous ball. Goes to finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Vinicius Junior, over to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Takes aim and crosses. And he's managed to get... Oh, shooting chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Sakiri, quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Marquinhos. Santos. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Fabinho.
Aim forwards.
Santos.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's there to clear it.
Slimani.
Umsakni. Umsakni gently done. Santos clears it away. Lovely feet. And that has been cleared. Skiri. Shoots!
Skiri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Santos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Looking to break at pace. Santos. Esteval. Santos. Can he latch on to this? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, what a climb! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's onside.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Slimani, given the lift of his goal. And Slimani! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Played out wide, and it's Danilo.
Hit into the middle.
And that's been won straight back.
Oh, that's nice.
Spread out to the left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bruno Guimaraes, now the ball in. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. It's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior. Santos. And it's played in. That's going to go a long way.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He is through here. The cross. Fabinho with the clearance. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Tunisia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Brilliantly cut out.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Out towards the flank. And a chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vinicius, can he finish?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Tunisia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that was very necessary. A corner it is then. Bremer getting this one clear. Tries to get it clear. Fabinho tries to clear. Schieri. Can he finish?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Schieri into the channel. Good play through for the wide man.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Fabinho. Bremer. Marquinhos gently done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the left it goes. Esteval. Santos. It's a good-looking delivery. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's in a great position.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Slimani. Moved on forwards. Tunisia can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's Danilo. Danilo. Lovely bit of skill. Danilo with the cross.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Great run on the overlap here. Cleared without complication. Santos. Bremer. Marquinhos, up towards the front line. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Santos. And he's picked out the run. And the ball's come loose here. And that would have won it.
Vinicius Junior is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
That has been knocked clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Has a quick glance. Bruno Guimaraes. Estevan. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Just 5 minutes left. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's played into the... Up he goes! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Abdi. Msakni. Msakni. Abdi. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Abdi getting this one clear. Danilo shifted upfield. Abdi. Slimani. Umsakni. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! It's a great ball. And that has been clubbed away. Shaqiri, aim forwards, great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's trying the shot. And he thumps it clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Santos. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Santos. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Sakiri, gently done. Msakni. Slimani. Purring through the gears. And he's heaved it away. That's a little off target. Esteban. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a pass! Cross from Rafinha. Slimani. Decent chance! There will be 4 extra minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a throw. Can he get onto this? Santos makes the interception. Santos. Santos. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's a ball kick. Looking here to chip it through. Tunisia with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And it's been taken short. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Rafinha. Out to the right. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Santos. Now the delivery. Firmly met. And it's played forward. Sakiri looks to get on the end of this. Bremer forwards and with intent. Skiri. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Now that's well seen too. Slimani played out to the left flank. Danilo. Rafinha. Danilo. He's in plenty of space here. He can get that clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Danilo with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. A chance to play it in. Chooses to go back. Msakni. And that's it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it, and like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.